Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another video on the script logs. My name is your German scientist, and as for the last 6 episodes, and I guess the 7th, including this one, I have been working on an inventory system. Now, you are going to notice there are a couple of changes. Oh dear. If you wouldn't mind giving me one moment. Alright. So, if you notice here, I have a new sort of browser, and there are a couple of things that just they don't look the same, right? And why is this? The reason why this is because I had to completely reboot my computer. So I apologize if anything looks worse or different. I am trying to improve the quality of the videos. Um, so yeah. So the next thing I want to talk about is how I'm going to be formatting the rest of these videos. So I'm going to go a little section called updates, and under here I basically just want to say a couple of things. The first being is that instead of having no editing, I'm going to have minimal editing, minimal edits. So this is like if I'm coming across a problem, or if I need to display some sort of text, I will indeed do that. The next thing is, it's pretty obvious, I'm going to be sectioning my videos. Sectioned videos. What this means is I'm going to be doing updates, of course, number one. Number two is going to be thoughts. So this is how I get through problems and everything. And the third being recap. And those are the three things that I'm going to be showing. Every video I'm going to erase all of this stuff, and yeah. So, back to our scene. In the last episode, I made an inventory that seems to not function anymore, which I'm a little saddened by. Why is this not functioning? I guess I won't know until I figure this out. So this is probably going to be edited out. But probably not in this video. The next week I'm going to do that, but yeah. Oh no, not hotbar this. Okay. So I have to scale this back. I think I think it was 4. I'll just do it until it looks right. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, back to invisible. Same with here. That, I should say. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to be doing is first of all testing to see if it works. Okay, why? Why? Why does this happen to me? Great question. I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of the aspect ratio maybe, and that might help. Same with the inventory. And then just go like that. And then if I hit play, look at that. It works. Very nice. Alright. So now, yet again, we get rid of the visibility. And so now I can finally get into what I'm going to be doing. So it's going to be the thoughts section. I want to click buttons from hotbar to inventory, and also vice versa, but I'm not going to be putting that. And then, actually, I'll just draw something like that. Okay, so let me go back into here, and we're going to get rid of all of this stuff, and we are going to start working. So all the things we're going to need is local functions. I don't think we need events, but we're going to worry about that in a second. And then the third thing that we are going to need is going to be the button. And you may ask, why do we need the button? And I will tell you why. The reason we need it is we need to put a script under here. And this script is going to be a local script. And we're going to say local button is equal to script.parent button dot clicked mouse button one click connect, and then we're going to leave that blank for now. We're going to say move event. This just allows us to connect it back to our module script, so I'm not going to be putting this into my thoughts. I'm going to be putting this over here just to give a better example. So what we're going to do, or what I'm trying to show, is that we have this button here, and we're going to say this is our block, right? And let's say someone has their mouse and they're about to click it, right? Now, if we were to store an event in the module script, the only way we could do that is if we could reference the button. But if you can recall, if I go back into here and then local functions, I then go to here. The only place that the button is referenced is inside of create button. So I don't really want to reference that again, because that would run this function again. So what we're going to do is just connect it through Roblox Studio. Or, I'm sorry, through the button template, like literally just inside. So now that I have described that, we're going to put local, we'll say local functions is equal to, and how would we reference this? Let's actually get the player first. Local player is equal to game.players.local player, and then we do local functions is equal to player dot player scripts dot local functions. And if I did this right, of course we got to put the require, because this is a module script. We then go into here, and we can't click it because I didn't reference a function, so it's going to produce an error. But if we go into here, we go to player scripts. Oh no, it's inside of inventory. That's right. So dot inventory dot local functions. Okay. Now that we've done that, what do we get? We don't get any information, we just get that it's been clicked. That's good, because now we can pass through directly to the module script. So, new function. Local functions, local functions dot, we'll say moving. Yeah, we'll use the present tense of the verb, the gerund, and then function. we're not getting sent any information. So what we're going to do is through here, we're going to connect local functions dot moving. Now, the issue I have here is, okay, let's just print cool. Oh wait, I do not have that open. One moment. Output. Here. Oh, it did print cool. That is incredibly good. Now that we know that works, we can now move ahead. So, what we're going to need to do is we do need to send through the parent of this. So we get that, and I am going to say, yeah, parent. Now, since we've done that, I'm going to go local button parent, pretty obvious nomenclature, is equal to script. Oh wait, no, button dot parent. We can just do that, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to send through the information button parent. We also need to send through button too. And the reason we gotta send through button is because it has to know what exactly it's moving. So we're getting the button and we're getting the parent. Now if I print button and I print parent and I go into here, attempt to connect failed, passed value is not a function. Okay, let's just try it. It does not work. I am not sure why this isn't working. It does print the value, but I am unaware why it's not working. Attempt to connect failed. Passed value is not a function. Local functions dot moving. Well, okay, let's do something real quick. Let's do some tests. Local functions dot no dot moving. I don't understand. If I go into player scripts, player module, inventory, local functions, print test1. Let's see if test1 goes through. Test1 does indeed go through. It does. I don't get it. If I just do that, no, an error still occurs. What if I just get rid of this? Just completely. Yeah, nothing happens. So there's an issue with me calling this a local script. Can I print out the player? Am I allowed to do that? And Joshua, yep, I am. Am I allowed to get local functions? Print local functions? I am. And moving is indeed a function. So print moving function, local functions dot moving. Whoa, so that gives the individual script, okay. I send through here, nothing goes through. So if I try to do button dot mouse button one click connect local functions dot moving button and button parent, I don't see why this doesn't work. Let's see. Hotbar. So once again, I am unable to solve this issue, so I'm going to go to chat.openai.com. I'm going to ask it, I have a script located inside of a button, inside of a player, which is the following. I have checked, make sure it can reference a module. I have a local script, check to make sure it can reference the module, player, and button, but it gives the error. This. To connect an event lister, like to a function call rather than to a function itself. Oh, I see. So that is something new I learned. Oh, whoa, oh, many impressions. Okay, so here's what's going on. So I am let's say I have a guy here, and this guy does whatever I want. So if I input 1, he calls back 2, right? So I have to call him on the phone and tell him I have to call him up on the phone, say this is our phone, and I have to tell him that you have to input 1 and give me whatever value comes out, right? But instead what I was doing was I was trying to shout at him, hey, put in 1, when he was too far away to hear me. And that is a pretty bad analogy, but it's basically saying that you have to pass a function rather than a function call. Okay. So we're going to do function, put it in there, end. And if I did this right, it doesn't do anything because I got rid of that. Okay. At least we're getting somewhere. Print button and button parent. So once again, it's less likely that people are listening to me right now as I've checked the analytics, but if anyone is listening to this, I am going to be cutting out this sort of stuff. Not this right here, but just formidable moments and more important moments compared to the other ones. Okay. So we can indeed print the button and the parent. So since we store the items in local items, we're going to do if parent is equal to, oh wait, no. If parent is equal to hotbar, then, I don't know why I just sounded Canadian. No, we can just do an else statement because it won't be anywhere else. They won't be able to click it. Alright, so if it is in the hotbar, we say button.parent is equal to inventory. Now if I play the game and I click this, nothing happens. Hooray! I will not do anything with that just yet. I'm just going to print out worked. Then I'm going to drag this back to its rightful position, get into the game. Oh dear, okay. Get into the game, pick this up, make sure that all the variables are correct, yes. And then I open up the inventory, and I click it, and it does not work. So print parent. Let's just do some minor checks. I already did this, but I want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. Hotbar. And I look at this. Hotbar. Ah, wait a minute. Because it's not asking for a name, it's giving a location. So if parent is equal to hotbar, then else. Now we have working code. I always get messed up between name and location, even though I shouldn't. Also, if any of you can comment on if this is more suitable, like the pixelation of it, that would be great, just for me to know. Alright, if parent is equal to hotbar, we'll say, no, we gotta do an else if statement, then, alright. If parent is equal to hotbar and inv items is less than 20, then do that. And then we do else if parent is equal to inventory and hotbar items is less than 10, then alright, so this top one is going to be easier to code. The bottom one is going to be harder. So what we're going to do is we're going to do button.parent, first of all, is equal to inventory. So if I did this correctly, and I go up to the block, click it, it is now in there. Very nice. Very, very nice. But once again, we're going to fix the other issues in a second, but for right now, that works. What we also have to do is button.name is equal to I'll just say hotbar items plus inv items, and then we gotta do one thing. we're going to say, oh yeah, hotbar items is minus equal 1, and inv items is plus equal 1. So if I did this correctly, and it's still going to be called, oh dear, no, this is not what I had in mind. If I go into players, backpack, oh wait, no, GUI, inventory, hotbar, oh wait, no. 1, yeah, issue has arisen. So we'll say it's equal to inv items plus 10, right? Because now if I did this correctly, it should be equal to 11. Not right now, obviously, but just getting it open. 81, we put it there, and it's 11. Cool. What we now have to do is we do button dot, we're not going to say the parent, we're going to say button dot, ooh, no, we're going to say, oh my goodness, why can I not talk? Player dot backpack, and we say, no, we got to do this before. Player dot backpack, and then we put in brackets button dot name. Yes, it should be. Dot name is equal to inv items plus 10. Now, if I did this correctly, it should also do the physical block. So if I go into here, go into the backpack, click it, now equal to 11. This is good information. This is good. Now, what else do we have to do? Very interesting. Let's say this is 20. What happens? Just doing a little bit of testing. What? Oh, I put the number in though. Okay, well, whatever. We're good. We're good to go. Alright, click it. Nothing happens. Cool. Kill. So we're going to go back down here, and we're going to figure this out. So it works right now, but I'm going to get multiple blocks. And what you'll notice is that some issues arise. Right now it works. Hit 1, nothing happens. But if you remember, oh, nothing happens if I click that, but if you remember from the other videos, I believe it was the dropping video, the one where we can finally hit backspace to drop. Dropping works, and it functions pretty much the same, because think about it. This block, if I drop 1, 2 turns into 1, but if I were to... What just happened? That is not good. We may have to fix that at a later date. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, it's... Wait, what? 2 was dropped? Okay, there are some serious issues with that, um, which we're not going to worry about. But again, that is going to be something that we're going to figure out at a later date. So what we're going to do here is player.backpack. No, we don't need to do any of that yet. So we're going to do a for loop, and instead of saying selected, we're going to say button dot name. We're going to put this to number. So if I did this correctly, and I hit T, and I go into here, backpack 2, does nothing. Ay, ay, ay. Why does that not work? I don't know. I apologize, people, but I am going to have to end this episode early. I have some serious brain fog. I can't focus at all, and I truly apologize, but I am just going to have to end this day off. Day 7, not much, which is very regretful, but I'm going to end this video off. Um, well, I will at least draw a smiley face. This one is going to be a clown. Bless me. And it's gonna have like frizzy hair. Alright, well, that is my clown drawing. I really still do appreciate everyone who does watch. Um, I'm going to end this video off like this. I will see you all in the next episode, and tomorrow I hope I will be doing better. I got bad sleep last night, so that is probably the cause, but for later episodes I will, you know, put not more effort necessarily, but I'll put my all into it. Alright, I will see everyone later. Goodbye. Have a nice day, and make sure to subscribe if you want. Goodbye.